Hello?
Hello, Daniel.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Hello?
now. Okay, so
Okay.
it's actually my phone because of Bluetooth.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
making
so
sure.
sorry about that. Yeah.
So
So
you
this
can hear me, you can hear me.
good now. Yeah, this phone has been kind of acting up a little bit.
Well,
Um,
it's time to get a new one before it's too late.
yeah. I want to get a new one for this thing. Just blows out all the way, but it's the Bluetooth thing on it. So when it's on the Bluetooth, that's when it's been acting up. So how's your day going, son?
Oh, it's going good. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. How's your day
Yeah.
going?
It's going
Weather?
pretty good. Waiting
Yeah.
on you to call me. And then get there. I was just getting ready because I'm coming down there today too.
Well, you gonna be here late?
Oh
Oh, 10
no,
minutes?
no, not that late. No,
Are you sure?
no, I'm positive.
I think they're getting tired of you coming late, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because when you come, they're pretty much getting ready to leave.
Yeah,
The next
yeah,
shift.
yeah. I'm not coming. I'm not coming then. And
Yep.
I got the schedule thingy. So hold on one second. Let me get the schedule thingy out because it gives the times on here. Let me see. Because today is what, Wednesday.
Yep, it's Wednesday.
Yeah. Um.
So you sure better come today or you just giving me a false hope.
No, I'm coming today. I'm catching the Uber
Okay.
and everything. So hold on, let me look at this list. And I only checked in past their time one time because the check-in time is 9:30.
Yes, ma'am.
But usually I do get the 30 minutes. So it was that one time that we came on your birthday when we had
Birthday.
the stressful day, and so that was the day. But they still let us
No,
come in.
that wasn't just one time. You can't wait like 10 minutes less, 15 minutes. But most of you almost down by 11 or 12. There's been other times now.
What, 11 or 12? No,
Yeah,
they
you
don't.
came with,
They don't let you in that late. They have a cutoff time, Daniel. So
oh, well,
the latest time you can check
you're
in
not
on the
talking about like, oh, well, okay. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. The latest time to check in is 9:30
Oh,
p.m. And so then by the time you get back there, it's like 9:40. And then, but what it does is shortens the visits. So, but I've gotten a whole 30 minutes every time, but that one day, and that was on your birthday.
oh, okay.
Because I write down when I come. And then the last time I came during the day. So today is Wednesday. Okay, so hold on, I got this so on Wednesdays, yeah, it's till see because they have certain times. Like I'm gonna give you an example. It's a big block of time they're closed. So see, a couple of times we came at like 9, because they're closed between it works in blocks, right? So like like for example, they're closed between 5:15 and 7 p.m. for
Yes,
Wednesday
ma'am.
visits, right? So what happens is sometimes we've gotten there around that time. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm not gonna be. I don't like coming that late because it cuts the visitation time. So like the next open time is between 11 and let me see. This thing is kind of. I gotta go over here where I can see it better, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So hold on. No, it's no false hope. Don't you think I've been doing pretty good with my visits?
Yeah, you've been doing good. I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah. Um, Let me see. Okay, so this blotch of time, the visits are allowed between. Okay, so let me explain to you how this works, so you'll know how this works because I have the schedule, right? So for Wednesday schedule,
You want me to get pencil on paper?
no, you're
Well,
fine. I mean,
okay.
okay. So for example, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Okay, so for Wednesday, they're open from 11 to 4:45 for visits, right?
Yeah.
For the or it says for the weekday Wednesday. Okay, now it's 4:45 now, so I missed that one, right?
Yeah.
So now they're closed for visits from 5:15 to 7. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I can, it's open again. So basically it's not open again till 7 p.m. for visits. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And when you get free, I'll show you this paperwork, right? So you can read it for yourself so you can see what I was seeing. So basically, so basically I can come from 7 p.m. to 5 to 7 p.m. till,
So 9.
wait a minute, hold on. Oh, actually, no. No, this is cutoff time. Oh, I gotta, okay, let me look at it. So the open visitation times are from 7 to 9 p.m., but I have to check in by 8:30. Does that make sense? So there's a check-in time. So when we come on the weekends, the the hours are open longer and the check-in time is 9:30 p.m. because weekends they're open till 10. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So weekdays and weekends. So like right now, say I want to come right now. I can come, but I still gotta wait till 7.
Okay.
Okay, but what I do, so see, sometimes it look like I'm late to you, but I'm sitting around there waiting till the time opens. So say I leave in an hour. Okay, if I leave in an hour, I have to wait till 7. So what I do is I sit over near there and till 7. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So according to this schedule, because they're closed, I just missed the one block. So they was open from 11 to 4:40, 11 to 11 to 4:45 check-in time, right? So I missed that block because I was doing your attorney stuff. Okay. So that's what I've been doing. You're welcome. So I've been doing emails and working on that, finding your clothes and stuff like that. So now you're welcome. So now the visitation thing is closed from 5:15 to 7 because that's a block out time, right? So even if I wanted to just put on some shoes and come see you right now, I can't. If I can come see you, but I have to wait near the jail or just wait out at the front of the jail. I can wait in there. They're not gonna make me leave.
Yep. Do videos or something.
Yeah. So I can't see you right now till between 7 and 9 p.m. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It does.
So I wanted you to know how the visitation block works for us.
Okay.
Now, if you're welcome. So what I was doing is waiting on you to call too. And so what we'll do.
Last time you came early, they actually gave us extra time. They told me. So.
Yeah. And I'll come early this time too. I'll be there more around between more around the 7:30 time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because the visit cutoff time is 9, but you have to check in by 8:30. And I've only been late one time for their check-in time, and that was on your birthday. If that makes sense. But they still let me go back. They still let me go back and see you for 15 minutes. Make sense? You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, there's a big block of time you can't see the inmate.
Okay.
Yeah, and you probably thinking, family can see you just whenever, but it's not like that. They give you so I'm gonna give you, for example, on weekdays, you can't visit any inmates between 10:15 and 11, and you cannot see inmates between 5:15 and 7 p.m. So that's
incarcerated people. I don't like being called inmate.
Oh no, I'm telling you what they call you. No, I'm not calling you an inmate. I'm saying this is the inmate rules for the visitors because the parent is a visitor. So what they call this, let me tell you what they call this. They call this a public visiting schedule. Okay. Yeah. So I'm considered a visitor in this aspect of life because I'm visiting their facility. And you're considered because you are a part of their facility. Right. And then the people that get paid there are the employees. So it's nothing personal. I'm not calling you an inmate. You're my son.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you're my son, but I'm talking in a professional. Yeah, I didn't mean to disrespect you, but I want you to understand. It feels uncomfortable when they calling me a visitor, but when I walk up to the front, they say, "Who are you visiting?" You know what I mean? So, I'm yeah. So yeah, so the blocks of time. So during the week, I can never see you between 5:15 and 7 p.m. And this is every weekday. Makes sense. And I also cannot see you between 10:15 and 11. This is every week. Off Monday through Friday. Makes sense?
Yes, that makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah. So just so you know, it's time. And then in the week during the weekday, you can't visit a person till 10 p.m. You can only do that on weekends.
Oh,
Right.
well,
So I have been doing, pretty much 2 visits a week. Yeah. Except the one week I did one visit that week because I was doing the legal stuff, and I visited you once and I had to keep meeting with the lawyer because me and Isaiah went to see her. You see what I
okay.
mean? That one week. So that week I did do 2 visits, but one wasn't to you, it was to the lawyer.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I mean? So that's that's
Yeah.
that's kind of what happened. So yeah, so I will be there. So what I would like to do is just do one phone call.
One phone. Okay.
Yeah, that way because I was in the middle of getting ready and I was doing my notes for your case and stuff and getting my folders ready because I'm spending the next 2 days. So what happens is like on your birthday we spent like an hour on the phone, almost an hour, and that made me late and miss part of your visit.
But it's gonna be late today.
Yeah, but what we got to do is cut the phone time since we know I'm coming there. So that way I'm getting ready.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. So this would be
Yes.
the make this the last call. Or I could maybe if you well we want to use this phone call. Yeah, so call me back and then I could still be getting ready. I could be doing stuff while we on the phone. Make sense?
Yep.
So
That
yeah,
makes sense.
call back. But I'm gonna just make sure this time I'm actually getting stuff together. Because I can do both on the phone. So yeah,
Okay.
call
Very
back
good.
because we want to use this phone money up too.
Yeah, because I told you put too much.
No, it's not too much, Daniel. Too much is better than not enough.
So. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what if these young men then send you emails?
I gotta check her response,
Okay.
but I'm supposed to have like a phone appointment with her tomorrow, or maybe come in her office tomorrow.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so you can call back, baby boy.
Thank you.
Yeah, but and thank you for being on me about being on time because I want to get as long a visit as I can.
You have 1 minute left. Oh,
And
yep.
just let it go out and then call right
Yep.
back.
I will.
Yeah, so we can still use the phone. So I'm just gonna make sure I am getting ready. I started kind of doing a lot earlier today.
I remember to put it on speaker. So.
Oh yeah, yes indeed.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
thank
all right.
you for speaking up and asking questions, and you're doing great with that.
Just thank you. You're welcome. So why is still in jail, huh?
Yep, he stopped calling me. I cannot afford. I can't. They got him at the in Olympia. It's expensive. One phone call. I only talked to him like 4 phone calls for like 3 to 5 minutes each, and it's like they corrected some of it because I had 5 calls for
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
You know what? That is so rude. That is so rude, Gerald. That is so rude. Okay, so first of all,
What is rude is
no, I don't. I don't
like
cut.
I don't know those kids.
Yeah, but I was suggesting a journal. I'll call you right back because this is Daniel. I'll call you right back.
Tell him I say hi.
I will. Okay, bye.
I know that's Daniel. His name is Daniel. Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from Barney. An incarcerated individual at King County Correctional Facility. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now. Hello?
Yeah, Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. So so you was asking. So there was like 4 or 5 calls that charged $13 each. They corrected some of it on my card.
It's because Olympia's
Yes,
more
it's that. Well, it used to be expensive even in the one you're in way back in the day. But see, the thing is, the thing is with okay.
The thing is what?
What was I gonna say? Oh, so the thing I was gonna say with Elijah, and this is a compliment to you. See, you and Elijah, y'all took a different role. You gave your life to God, and you became a Christian. Huh?
It's not my fault I'm here, so.
No, I'm saying that you gotta listen, Daniel. The difference between we're not talking about that. I'm saying the difference between you and Elijah and helping y'all. You are a Christian and he is not. So he has nothing to stop him from his behavior. He's basically almost worshiping Satan. Okay. Yeah, so
yeah, pretty much. He's demonic. Not me though.
yeah, but we're able, as believers, we're able to fix our behaviors, right?
Yep.
And so what happens is it's gonna be harder for him to fix his behavior because for one, he's been out there too long.
Yep.
And he's been separate from the household, and you basically stayed home. So the type of environment he's in with those people, he only can get worse. Okay, and so you know, so this what he wanted. He want bail money, right?
No. From you?
Yeah, he wants $500. But the thing is, all he's gonna do is break the restraining order. See, he's I'm not. I can't. He's no longer part of my household.
Maybe you should what is it called? You should
Come to the phone, baby boy.
I said maybe you should what is it called? His scamming friends, yeah, they can bail him out. Since he was making so much money doing that. But he's asking you for money. So he wasted all that money, yeah. That's pretty sad.
Huh?
He's wasting all the money he had, pretty much.
What money?
The scamming money, yeah. He had a lot of money, but it's all wasted now, I guess.
I don't think he's getting much of that. I think most of that goes to bills and food and rent. It's nothing. See, he ain't scamming and he live here where we all contributing to the rent. It's cheaper to stay here. He went out there and got one big old $1,500 rent. He got about food. He should have. It's too expensive. It's like if we all split up, all we doing is making landlords rich.
You want him back in the house? Okay.
No, I didn't say that. I said when we all split up, and that's what we do. When we leave this one rent, and we all move out and have 4 or 5 rents, that's crazy. You're never gonna get anywhere like that. And staying at a shelter for free ain't no good because all you do is end up in trouble. Those are bad environments. So yeah, so it's better in all shelters. I'm talking about when we was displaced. I went to Tacoma to this one shelter, and I knew I wouldn't come out of there. And I'm not a drug addict. Okay. Yeah. So it's like that at any shelter in the especially adult shelters because it's different than the youth shelter. So I was arguing with him yesterday because he want bail money and that's all he wanted. So I'm like, okay, once you ask a person to bail you out and they don't, then yeah, but then I was willing to speak with his attorney and maybe help him with other things.
Oh, well, that's on him, to be honest.
I'm saying what he kept asking, I'm not even answering his calls no more because I cannot afford that bill. See, this is $150 that's lasting over a month, right? I cannot afford 50 a week.
Oh, man.
That's too much. I gotta pay. We just pay rent. Yeah, we just pay rent and we barely making it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you barely making it? Well, I'll be one of them.
No, it's not your responsibility, Daniel. We're fine. Only thing I want,
No responsibility to help his mother.
but not it is, but not right now. Just try to help you first. The best, the best way you help you, you'll help me later, and we'll be a team. We're a team. So yeah, we're a team. So we reserved enough money to make it for right now. You know, sometimes that's a lot of pressure on a person. Okay. So right now, I just want to pay you to help with some chores.
Well, you can take me $10 and I'll save the money.
Yeah, I'll pay you more than that. But what I'm saying is that is the job I would like you to take for right now is allowing me to pay you to help me with this job here.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah. And the reason I would like that help is because I don't want us to be homeless.
Oh, yeah, so I'll help you.
Yeah, because
like I said, remember, I'm a good cleaner now, too.
Yeah.
Like I said, at the convenience center, they let me stay there till, like, sometimes until 1 p.m. dropping, because I was the best cleaning person, you know?
Yeah.
And people used to get mad and say, what is it called? That one word when you like one person, but you don't like everybody else. Oh, they favored me, I think. They favored me. Yeah, they favored me.
Where
People got mad. So, yeah. It's good now, you know. I know how to clean. I guess, I'm a good cleaning man. Now I'm going to be a good cleaning son. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I wouldn't even had answer his call. He'd go, hey, mom, it's me. That's what he said. Hello?
Yeah. So yeah, what I'm gonna tell you what. So basically, you have a business skill that you could take a long way, right? So it's called learning how to, how to negotiate better. So when Elijah called, because it's a lot that I can help with, that's outside of
I just want to deal with business, to be honest. God and business, that's all.
God and business, yeah.
Yep. Everything else is a gift. Yeah, I don't care about all that.
Yeah.
That's business, but if that getting me paid?
It will, because it goes on a resume, and it could lead to big money.
Oh, yeah, my resume. Oh, yeah, my resume. Yeah, I'm going to do that, too.
Yeah, and it keeps you in a good community, and that's a drug-free environment, being around godly people. It helps with that, too. It's like a form of rehabilitation without being in a drug rehab.
Yep, rehabilitation.
Yeah. So church is a good thing. Church, the masjid, monasteries, they're all good places to do good things.
Yep. Oh, yes. Masjid. But it's a whole year, man. I saw Quran here. That's I'm good. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Because, Elijah Muhammad be touching kids and stuff. It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yep. So Isaiah's at work?
Huh?
Isaiah's at work?
Yep, he sure is. He's at work.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty easy when I'm out of here. So, all business.
Yeah, and
Pretty much.
the way to look at the house, you know, you got to look at it. Isaiah views it this way, right? So
I'm
he's
starting to imagine.
yeah.
But it make it
So
more of imagine. So I
yeah,
know.
if we keeping this tight, this is a
Yep.
protection because see, you could wish this be gone, but it doesn't help anybody that it's gone.
Yep.
It only makes it where there's no place to release people to, right? Whether they in the hospital. I was in the hospital a couple of times, and
Okay.
so I need to have a place to come back to, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if you in a jail or hospital, you need to be able to return. So this is definitely a place to invest. And
Yep.
what happens is if people don't invest in it, and then I'm gonna say Elijah is the biggest non-investor, then he won't be privileged with the uh, environment. You know what he had the nurse ask me, Daniel?
Well, yeah.
If he could use my address to get out. Now you know that's how he got out the first 5 times when they kept him on
It is.
weekends. Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. Dang.
Yeah. Every time he got,
You can use somebody else because he's on the lease.
well, this was his home, and he was on
Oh,
the
did he?
lease.
I didn't know how you can do that.
Yeah. If you
But
have
yeah,
a
that makes sense.
if you have a residential address, yeah, you could use it. He was still on the lease.
Dang.
I just took him off the lease this last January or February this year.
Mm.
He stayed on the
Okay.
lease for over 2 years after he was gone. I just took
Yep.
him off this year, early this year when I signed my new lease. So
Yep.
now it's just me, you, and Isaiah on there. So
Yep.
he's off. So
Oh, okay. Oh,
but I let him do it the first 5 times, right? And I didn't
dang.
trip. I let him. I knew that that's how he was getting out the whole time.
Why won't he just use his own lease?
Well, he didn't have a lease then. Well,
Oh,
they can't release him to his address because he's now restrained from it.
from her?
He's restrained from his own address too.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's why I went over there to help him. Remember, that's why I told him get her out so he don't lose his place. Remember?
Well, it's lost now, so where's he gonna go when he's out?
Well, that's why you don't let people move in that's not on your lease
Dang.
and give people keys and stuff like that. So, see, that's a scam in Washington State. That's how you take somebody crib. That's why that's why me and Isaiah, when we was having our little family disputes, that's why I kept telling Isaiah be cool. Cause say we would have popped off on you. Me and him go to jail and you this your house now.
Yep.
They could restrain you from your own house.
That's true.
You have to be careful with that.
Yes, ma'am.
And a lot of times it doesn't work. It just depends on your landlord too. See, I got a good landlord that would fight for me if I was restrained from my house. Right.
Yeah.
That could take a while. Somebody could be in my place 4 or 5 months while I'm sitting outside because I'm restrained from my crib.
Yep.
So that's why it's best. Number one rule he broke is moving someone in that's not on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
if you're both on the lease, you have more equal rights, and a lot of times they're less likely to restrain you from your place.
Dang.
But see, every police department is different, right? But they out to get Elijah. So what happened is when I came over there, me and you, remember? That's one reason I was trying to get him to get her outside the place because I know that he gonna lose his place. Remember, I told you that too. I said we should go.
We should to run back in.
Huh?
That's why she showed you to run back in.
Yeah, exactly. See, and he didn't.
She knows that she needs someone to be.
Yeah, like Gerald called her. Gerald called her a street woman.
Dang.
Yeah. So what happens is, I've been here how long? A long time in Washington, right?
53, 54.
Yeah.
Next month.
Yeah. So yes, in October. So I've been here a long time, so I know how the system and the law works. I've been here longer than I lived in St. Louis because you know what I mean. So the thing
How long
is,
have you been in St. Louis again?
Um,
have 1 minute left.
yeah, I was in St. Louis 18 years. Yeah. So the thing is, I know that Elijah worked for his place. So I was just trying to help. See, I'm a Scorpio baby.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so but Scorpios, we have a higher sense of what's going getting ready to happen. Scorpios, God tells us the future, and we utilize it to let people know what's up. And so, with a Scorpio, the best blessing with having a Scorpio is around. A Scorpio really can get you out of a bunch of stuff. Because for one, we learn because stuff happen and we observe stuff happen to people. I've seen a lot of.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. The caller has hung up. Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. Paid collect call from
Find me, little sleazy.
an incarcerated individual at King County Correctional Facility. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To review, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what I was saying was basically that's a scam that can be used, and even if a person not running a scam, it can happen to anybody that's on a lease.
That's true.
Right. So the best thing is that's why they have leasing rules. And you notice one of the things I'm really good at is not moving people in that's not on the lease, because they can take your place.
Yep.
It ain't that hard to do. And another thing, that's why I don't give people keys, because it's easier to get them out without a key. I learned that from my grandmother. She never gave.
I want to get me a key because I might lose it, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's that too, because they only give me 2.
Yep.
They don't give you 3 or 4 anyway. But yeah. And also, it's a lot of benefits to doing it, but sometimes I have to give it to Isaiah because he's gonna be here late and stuff like that. But I learned it from my grandmother, because my grandmother never gave me a key to her restaurant or her home.
That's why you can get copies now. That's where you better keep the keys safe. People can copy your keys.
Yeah.
Right back in the same place. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I don't think Elijah ever gave Kaylin a key.
He probably did.
No, she didn't have a key. He was good with that part. He never gave her a key, but he don't need to. If he's violent with her and the neighbors see him and hear them fighting, and then another thing he stopped doing, he stopped leaving her there alone. That's a protection. But if you're gonna have somebody in your house, it's just best not to fight with them. And then the thing is, his way out, if it was gonna be any chance he was gonna keep his place, he missed his opportunity when we came. Cause see, and then remember when that happened, he called me the next day and said that I was an evil person because I wanted her to go to jail. I didn't want her to go anywhere. I am just there to protect your place. See, I'm a Scorpio. I'm not caring about her. If I'm coming to protect you, I cared about her enough for us not to hit her with the hammer. That's all the care I'm gonna show. But if you want your place and I come through to help, right?
Yep.
I'm helping who we came to help. And we both had genuinely went to help him. But now look, see, your situation, you don't lose your home. Because you never left it. I mean, you
It's really hard to hear you, by the way.
I said in your situation, you don't lose your home.
Yep, that's true.
Right. But see, now he is what you call for real homeless because I don't have to deal with him. Okay.
He's
Yeah.
gonna have you. Just know he's going to get out. He's going to come straight to your house.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I already told him that I will file a restraining order. But I am willing to contact shelters for him. Okay. Elijah's too wild. See, the thing is,
you can go all the way to Seattle. That's what shelters you can go to. Seattle shelters.
yeah. See,
Because there's no shelters out here for people that are his age. So it's only in Seattle, pretty much.
yeah. He's too wild, and he's gonna bring those people here. See, I already know that
He's got people with guns now. So.
yeah, see, I can't have, yeah, see, that somebody gonna get shot or hurt, because he brings weapons in here, and I cannot have a domestic violence. See, the thing is, me, you, and Isaiah, when we was having our little family arguments, all of us are unarmed.
That's very true.
Yeah, but when you start having family disputes,
Like I said, they did grab the fire extinguisher that one time.
he did what?
He grabbed the fire extinguisher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, you can make a weapon, but I'm just saying that's still different than a gun. Cause see, a gun, you just shoot it. Fire extinguisher, I can say, hey, put that down.
Yep.
Right, but especially if a person is not using it or any other weapon. So, but Elijah is too far gone for my help. Now, if I had even having a man here that was armed, Elijah gonna bring, I know that he's gonna bring a gun in my house eventually. I know that, right? And because of that rule he would break, he is gonna break it eventually. He just told me on the phone that the way he gonna handle stuff, he told me this before he went to jail. He said the way he gonna handle stuff is through shooting people. Because he already indicated that he got some kind of, it sounded like he got some kind of more real. So he just, more than the BB gun. So he just said that to me. And he's always threatening to unalive us and stuff. And eventually it can happen. I can let him back in here and he get hold to a real gun and kill us all. And he could kill himself. He can kill himself. That actually can happen to me, you and Isaiah, even though we believe in God. But it don't have to happen if you don't let him back here. It minimizes it to almost 99% it won't happen. Yeah, it actually won't happen if you just keep the predator out and be consistent with it. Not 1 minute. You can't 1 minute let him back and go back and forth. Last time he was here, end of 2023, I never let him back. And it's just me being your mom, technically you are still a teenager. Yeah, so that's a bad environment to put a child in. Right? And a teenager is still a child. And so
like I said, I'm not trying to deal with drama when I'm out here. So
I know. I'm just saying, as your parent, I have to look out. My responsibility is to look out for the child. And having Elijah around does not benefit the child because I am still responsible for you. Okay, that's the truth of the matter. That 18 stuff and they grown when they 18 is not true.
Right.
In a Filipino culture, they're responsible. They make themselves responsible for their children till they 28 when they marry. So it is Filipino children. That's why they rarely in jail because they're allowed to stay home until they 27 or 28. Then they marry. They have even arranged marriages for Filipinos. Um, and so remember Justin? Remember we used to go to his church, my Filipino coworker?
That's the one that fell away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Justin's Filipino and he was at home, so he was 27, 26, and he married. And then sometimes they even let their wife move in.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically the truth of the matter is you are really responsible for your children so they're able to move out and it's a lot to it, but you're definitely responsible for a teenager. You're not grown in the brain till you're 25. That's when scientists say your brain is not fully developed till 25 years of age.
That's true.
So really, if you really look at it, that is when everybody should still be watching their kids. And this is why when they put them out at 21, their brain ain't developed, and then they black people end up in prisons and jails. Now, I have a right as a mom. I don't have to let a kid kill me, right? So with Elijah, yeah, even though he not 25, I believe that if I allowed him to keep coming here, somebody gonna die, right? And so in that case, God would be okay with me letting him go. Okay.
I don't want to go there that quick.
Huh?
I don't want to go there even that quick. I want to live, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to be unalived. I'm not even thinking about no heaven. I'm thinking about
I'm saying I don't want to go to heaven that quick.
no, I don't want to. I don't want to be killed. See me, I don't think about my. I don't. I mean, that's good. You think about your spiritual life, but my earthly life is very important to me as well. My earthly life, I want to die of natural causes and stuff like that, not because I don't want it on my obituary that I was murdered on such and such day. So I'm gonna do the best I can to stop that. And he's around people with weapons now.
Yeah, I know. I see them people
Yeah.
with the weapons too. But the people with the weapons, when I am.
Yeah, and some of those people may be licensed to have it.
No.
I think one of his friends is licensed.
Oh, probably one.
Yeah. One of his friends is kind of responsible. I think he's because he's 30 and I think he's licensed to carry.
Oh.
Yeah. But I just the writings on the wall, I want to stay away from him. Only suggestion I can say is we know where he's at. Let's stop going where he's at.
Yep. We'll leave him there when I'm out.
Yeah. If you know that dude, if you know he hangs out from 9 a.m. to noon at the Dollar Tree, then if you know that for sure, you cannot be at that Dollar Tree from 9 a.m. to noon. Yeah, so we have to make sure we, don't go where he's at. And, right now,
So what time are you going to be here?
I'm gonna be there. The check-in time is between 7 and 8:30 check-in.
7 and 8:30.
Yeah, so it looked like I will be there right around 7 something.
Yep. Just make sure your tablet look like before I talk. Yeah.
The tablet's what?
Make sure that I plug in and stuff, Uber.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that like 30 minutes ahead.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. So I got that prepared. It's 5:28 now. We got about
you can also do a scheduled ride on Uber, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it, and do it
But
that
then
way.
it comes at the time you want to be ready by then.
Yeah. It's gonna take me about an hour to get ready. So my Uber will be out of here by 6:30. They also have a line when I check in. So just because I get there at 7, there's other people there at 7 too. So remember, there's a visitation line. Sometimes it's not, but usually there's somebody already there, or we're all going at the same time, if that makes sense. So I'll be ready in an hour because I'm already pretty much ready. I'm gonna just throw on something today. I'm not gonna be all fancy. Um, um, yeah, but I've been up since early this morning. I was up at 7 a.m. So today I got an earlier start on things. Yeah, Isaiah and I went to the laundromat yesterday, and so you got up at what time?
10:30.
Oh, 10:30. Oh, I got a comment too from baby Saja. Say hello to baby Saja.
Baby Naja.
Baby Saja.
Baby Sergeant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said say what?
Say hello.
Oh, hello, baby Sergeant.
Yeah, she's 7. She's 7 years old.
Oh, okay.
So say hello to her again.
Oh, hello, baby Sergeant. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, baby Saja. That's my son Daniel saying hello to you, and thank you for the emojis. So that's my son Daniel saying hello to you.
Oh yes, that's me.
Yeah, she's cute. She's 7 years old.
Oh, okay. Oh yes.
Yeah. So this is 14 minutes.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, we got 1 minute. So let's pray. We want to repent for all our sins. Pray for all the guards and inmates there. And my family member that's there, of course. Pray for everyone, Lord. And in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. The one most high, we love you so much. Some would call God Allah. So Allah, we love you so much.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Father God. Amen.
In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Amen. So yeah, I'll be out of here about 6:30. So you should see me by like right around 7:30 or 7. It could be because they have to bring you up. So if I check in at I might get there at 6:45. So remember they have to.
Don't bring me up there. Just tell me I have a visit and then I go. That's what happens.
Yeah, just know I'm gonna be there. So if nobody calls you up, that's a problem.
Put the guy the full time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm already early today, Daniel.
Okay.
But the visitations don't.
Securus. Goodbye.
Hello?
Gerald, sorry about that. He did like 3. Oh, he's doing really good. He's doing. Oh, he told me to tell you hi. Yeah.
Yes, he hanging in there, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't mean no harm. I just was giving you a suggestion on.
I don't need no suggestion like that because I know these children from birth. And I get even my own children, their names is messed up.
Right.
Yeah, so it is not that I think that he did nothing like that. No, I get everybody's names mixed up. There, anybody tell you that know me.
Yeah, but I was giving you an idea of. I do it too.
I don't need no ideas of that because it ain't gonna work.
Oh, that journaling works, honey.
It ain't gonna work for me because I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, if you're not gonna do it, it won't work. Yeah, that it definitely won't work then.
No, it ain't gonna work for me because like I said, I'm not right. It's not that important to me to write it down. It's not.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, I think people's names are important.
Well,
So,
they are.
yeah.
People's names are important
Yeah.
because they have a meaning to them.
Right.
But,
And calling people the wrong name for like 25 years, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be longer than that. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be longer than that. Now, when I talk to you tomorrow, I might still call him something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't mean no harm or
You was really
disrespect.
ignorant, Gerald. You ignorant, not ignorant. You ignorant.
I don't mean no harm or disrespect. I ain't writing nothing down if
Yeah.
it ain't pertaining to my bank account
Right. Right.
or porn. I'm not writing.
Yeah. I get it.
And I get these people. Look here. Sometimes I call Darius Jamel. See that? So
Yeah.
I do my own kids like that, and everybody that know me know that and they just look. I was talking to Sharon yesterday, and
No, you know what I was saying? This is what I was saying too, Gerald, not to cut you off. I do it too. That's not the part that's the problem. That's not what I was actually saying right down. So let me clarify something, right? Because, okay, I just want to point this out. You remember all my kids' names. Okay, so it's not that you're not remembering them. And I call them different names too. But this is where I was saying it helps. And I use the example of my little cousins in Alabama. When it's more than one of them, it helps me remember which one is which. So that's what I was saying right now. Because you remember everybody's name. But like, yes, you do. You were saying, but you mix up with me which one's the oldest and the middle. So that's what I write down. Because I got some little cousins in Alabama. They got K names, Kanaya, Keziah, and Kamor. And
they better be glad I ain't calling me.
No, but what I do, let me tell you where it helps. It helps me write down which K name, because I know Kamora is Pook daughter. So what I wrote in my journal, I wrote Pook, and then I wrote Kamora. So it helps me not mix them up. Because what we're doing, we're not forgetting the names. Because you know Isaiah, Elijah, and Daniel, and everybody's name. But in certain situations, it helps you remember the order of the name. So what I do, I get my journal, and then like the more I use the name, the more it sticks. So I know Kanaya now because I know, huh?
I like that name.
Yeah, their names are Arabic. So with Kanaya, I know that she's Pook brother daughter, right? So it helped me remember it. So I don't need the journal. But when I was first talking to them, because my cousin, she's kind of like I am. She was like, Kamora. You know, like I ain't gonna keep telling you this now, right? So it helped to write them down so I know which one was which. Yeah, so that's what I did. And then when I journal it, it helps me automatically remember it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. When I ain't writing nothing down, I ain't doing it.
Yeah. And you don't have to. I mean, I just was giving a suggestion. Long as I'm doing it and I'm doing what I need to do. Yeah. Because it's more than just a bank account that's important for me.
Look. Now I'm just saying. I was talking to Sharon yesterday, and Larry's ex-wife, she got a granddaughter named, they call her Chocolate. And so me and Sharon was talking, and you know what I called her?
What?
I was just calling her, and then I had said Chocolate too, and then we got to talking. You know what I called her?
What?
Coco.
Oh, Lord, Jerome.
I'm telling you. Oh, Sharon died. She said, oh, girl, you get people's name wrong. She said, Coco.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew it was Chocolate or Coco or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And I like her so much. She's so sweet.
Right.
Yes, indeed. But no, if I call somebody their wrong name, I don't mean no harm.
I never thought that. I just was trying to give you a suggestion.
Oh, no,
yeah.
No. I ain't writing down nothing but something that's, names are important, and then I love them because they have such meaning to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not writing it down.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Yeah, I got 15
16 grandchildren and 16 great grandkids, and their names is any name that I call them.
Right.
There's people, if anybody that know me know that I ain't gonna get the name right anyway. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, indeed. And Jasmine works to me. She do just like I do. Oh, you know your name. She be calling her children the wrong name too, and they say, "Mama, my name." She said, "Oh, well, you know your name." That's what I usually say too. You know your name.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, she's been around you a lot, so she's picking up your habits.
Whatever. Yep. That is something. But no, it don't. And then you take little things and make a big journal out of it.
I just what I'm learning, Gerald, and I'm truly learning this. So what I do, and I find,
and it helps you a lot.
Yeah, I find that a lot of people, and this is nothing against you, but a lot of people that will give me advice, they may be less likely to take it from me, right? So what I do,
but I'm gonna take the advice that I think is gonna.
And it would help you. It will help.
Don't. And I'm not writing nobody's name down. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I see it in a journal, right? But see,
in journal and whatever, I'm not doing it.
So I just gave a suggestion, but
I know it.
Yeah,
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because what I thought, this is what I was doing. So what I'm trying to do is not be overly sensitive, because Darius even told me this one.
I'm not overly sensitive.
I said me. I
know
not
what
you.
you're saying.
So a lot of times when people will do things over an extended period, I just stop talking to them. But what I'm trying to do, a
lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Will.
But what I try to do now, if I care about people,
try to get up with your suggestions.
Just say something, because it's really not that serious.
And it is.
To cut
it
people
ain't
off.
that serious.
Yeah. But what I'm learning is people not gonna always take a suggestion, and you can't make them do it. So it's okay. I'm gonna be quiet for you. Forget my name. Shoot. Cause you gonna be started calling me.
Who asked about you?
Who?
Cheryl. Big Cheryl.
Oh yeah, how's Cheryl doing?
She got COVID.
Oh, okay.
She sure did. She said, "Do you ever talk to Irene? I didn't even think that she remembered you."
Oh yeah, I seen Cheryl. We was at Chan's funeral. My friend Alexis.
Yeah.
Cheryl was helping to cook and help out there, and so I seen her back 2017.
They said she done lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, so I seen her. I would see Cheryl like every 5 years or so.
I ain't seen Cheryl in a long time.
I seen her the end of 2017, around November, when she was at me and all the boys was there at a Chan's funeral, and so I seen her then. That's been what that's what 8 years. Yeah, so she should remember me, because every blue moon she would see me, and I always would talk to her. Yeah.
You usually go to this near you, that discount store.
Winco?
Yeah, that's the last time I seen Cheryl.
Yeah, and she always was real kind to me. I like Cheryl.
I do too.
Yeah, I always liked her. She had a beauty. She was just super kind, easy to talk to. Yeah, she was real sweet to me. Sure was.
I talked to her last week. She got COVID.
Yeah.
I said, I told her, I've been thinking about you. She was thinking about you. I don't know why I was thinking about her. So.
Yeah, I think about her sometimes too.
Uh-huh.
And another person that was always real sweet to me was Star.
Oh yeah, Star.
Yeah, I know she left. She was real sweet. And her daughter. some of those people.
Mary and your boys were the same age.
Oh yeah, we love Mary. She's so sweet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's going to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Going to school to be a lawyer. And Star's son is a teacher.
Yeah, Mary is one of my favorite little girls.
Uh-huh.
Super sweetheart.
Uh-huh.
Nice, just like Star.
They went back. Story did a good job of raising the kids by herself. Sure did.
Yeah, she
Both
did.
of them got and stuff, you know. And she worked 2 and 3 jobs. She
Mhm.
was workaholic.
Right.
Yep. When a daddy around, and she did that all by herself.
Yeah.
You know, my hat goes off to a woman that raises her children by herself, because I don't know if I could do it. I probably could, but it's hard. It's even hard when you have somebody. I'm telling you that right now. And I
Yeah.
had somebody to help me, and it was still hard. You know what I mean? And I had 5. My hat goes off to any woman that raises children by herself. Because I
Yeah.
know it's got a hard job.
Well, I don't really look at it like I'm raising them by myself, because I did have quite a bit of support that I give more credit to than I did. At the time, I had the daycare, the church, and good friends and family. I had help with them. I'm not just raising them by myself. When they in
No,
when they in daycare, yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, in the home. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, most women raising them by themselves, because the average black man ain't doing nothing but gambling and drinking. They call those they have a term for it now. It's called single married moms. They got a piece of paper. Yeah, they got a piece of paper and they sitting up with a man, and that's worse than being a single mom.
Oh yes, because you expect that help from him. You know? You expecting that help and he's not giving it to you. So that's worse. It is. That's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is really, really bad. Yep. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Mm-hmm. Yes, my hat goes off to a woman that works 2 and 3 jobs to try to provide for her children.
Yeah. And I ain't doing it no more. You ain't gonna get me to sign up to keep a grandchild or nothing. Cause ain't nobody getting, I'm not gonna be a single grandmother. I don't call me. I ain't keeping nobody.
No, and I don't blame you. See, because it's almost time for you right now. You got to look out for you, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You do. Yep, you got to start looking out for you and protect you.
That's true.
Yes, indeed. What y'all eating on today?
I ain't ate nothing all day. I think I'm gonna get a mod pizza when I go over there and visit Daniel.
Oh, you gonna visit him today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there by 7.
How close is he to your home?
About 20 minutes away.
Oh, it's not far.
Yeah. He over at that same jail I was at when I got locked up.
It's not far at all.
Yeah, that one and only time I got arrested and locked up for the weekend. That's where he at.
Okay.
They call that the good jail. Isn't that crazy? Because that jail was new then, you know. So it's the cleanest and newest jail here. So it's compared to the other one in the major city, yeah. And they got Elijah out there in Olympia. Yeah, he wanted bail money. Daniel say, Mama, you gonna give him bail money? I said, did I bail you out? I'm not gonna bail y'all out because all I'm gonna do is y'all need to learn a lesson. Cause see, like Daniel, he won't go back there. He's gonna learn, right? But you have to sit there a little longer. See, if they keep coming out, if they just go on the weekend and come out, they don't learn the lesson. You have to sit in jail enough to dislike it. And then that's when you'll stop going. You have to dislike that place. He said, Mama, I'll never be back here. I said, well, okay, you gotta make that happen. It's you don't have to be back there. You sure don't. He won't. Yeah, he won't.
Told me the same thing.
Yeah.
I got locked up and I stayed that length of time. I said, I will never be back. And he said he did.
Yeah. But you do have to now I went one weekend and that was enough for me. So you don't need to keep me long. All you need to do is feed me that nasty food. The food is why not to go back.
Wrong.
I got into a argument with the guard. See, me, I'm not a good inmate. Because I'm fighting and getting into it with people. I'm very uncomfortable with the environment and everything they do. I got a problem with it. Because it's like, I'm like, I know you didn't then hand me some pork, girl. Gave me a pork sandwich through the envelope. I told that little guard, she was so scared, little short lady. I said, I need to have a talk with you. I said, don't you ever in your life give me nothing like this. She started bringing me stuff from the house, girl. She was bringing me like little salads and stuff. She said, what do you like to eat? I'm sorry. They be so scared. Them guards be so scared. I'm like, no. This is worth an assault. This sandwich you just gave me is worth beating somebody down. Yeah, it's not the place for me. I don't like that mattress. And that the whole you can't walk out the room. Your toilet and your sink is one piece. No, I'm not cut for that. Oh, I was mad. And then I don't like. I'm a private person, so what annoys me about jail is listening to the other inmates. I was hollering at the other inmates. Cause one girl, she was talking about, yeah, they motherfucking all in my business with them checks. I signed them checks. I know they not mine. They motherfucking in my business. I'm like, girl, you was messing with somebody else's checkbook. You were in their business. So I was arguing with them women. And then after you hear them talk long enough, I started hollering. And I said, shut the fuck up. And you know what the guards do? They like, she out of control. The guard was like, I'm not gonna say nothing to her. She ain't. She's upset. Y'all be quiet, is what the guard said. Yeah, I can't take the women. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to listen to them talk. Cause we shouldn't be talking. We should be trying to figure out how to get out of here. Okay, we need to be talking about our case. I don't like watching their TV. They talking about TV time. I had my back to the TV. I was pissed. I am not a happy inmate. I would eat. I said, no. I knew right then. I said, I would. I'm not cut out for this. I said, next time the police ask me a question, I'm going to be nice. It's how you talk to the police, too. You can't open the door telling I know you ain't here about that nigga. I'm gonna put your ass in handcuffs. I'm like, excuse me, man? Did you just call your husband a nigga? Yeah, you be talking all this shit to the police. I learned that too. That's why when Daniel called on me about that hammer, I was like, how you doing, officer? Yeah, what's going on? And you can't be talking crazy to the police. Because really, if you ain't shed no blood and did nothing too serious, they not gonna take you to jail. You just gotta explain it. If you talking crazy to them, you're not explaining it. Because you only got so many minutes to explain it. You know what I mean? So your time is better spent explaining what happened instead of talking all crazy. Because they at your house because somebody done called on you.
So I know as a devil has to be in there. It's no correspond with him.
He gonna be stuck just like Daniel. Because what happens is if don't nobody bail you out,
Yeah.
you get stuck. And I'm doing that for his benefit as well. Because see, when they first go in there, they're gonna run. So all I'm doing is making their case worse. Like Elijah, he's now restrained from his own apartment, right? But I told Daniel when he was just on the phone, right? And Daniel said, Mom, you told him that. I said, see, y'all gotta start listening to me with the big things, right? I said, I'm experienced and I know people. And even if it ain't happened to me, I've seen it happen to somebody else. I know a bunch of people lost their place like that and get restrained from their apartments. It could have happened with me and Isaiah. That's why when Daniel was acting up, I told Isaiah, I said, we got to be cool. Because we going to be in jail and this going to be his place. And they going to be telling us we can't come here. You got to be cool, man. Because wherever you do the assault, that's where they restrain you from. They would have did that when I went with my house. But I didn't do the assault at the house. I did it at the Safeway. So that's why.
You sold that house. You helped sell it.
We lost it because we kept fighting over it.
Oh.
Yeah. So the judge made us both give it up. In the property dispute, we both lost because we kept fighting. Yeah, we kept fighting. We could have rented that out and it's sad. That's a whole, that house is like $500,000 now.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I believe it because the house was here still was $1 million.
Yeah, I look it up. I look up that address sometimes and you could look it up right online.
Yep. Yes, they are expensive now, baby. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but I told I tried to tell Elijah, I knew, see, the girl is homeless too. So he got her from the shelter and brought her there. And he worked hard for that place. Was at Jiffy Lube doing a great job. And see, he wasn't, that's the part where Elijah was really striving in life. But you're gonna go down when you bring a bum around you. So, I told him when he first was with her, I said, you leave her at that shelter. You don't bring a girl like that to your crib. And then he had another little girl, she was about a year older, Lisa. I said, why don't you get with her? Lisa had a job, kept a job. She was a manager, but he wanted to date that trash. Because the trash was easy to get. And I kept trying to warn him about leasing rules. I used to be a property manager. I know what they're going to do. I had tenants I almost had to evict for that. I just was a real cool manager, right? So some of my tenants, they would have their boyfriends and girlfriends try to take their place, and I would evict the person. So if the tenant came to me and said, I made a big mistake, I moved Sally in and she's trying to take my place.
Yeah.
Okay, I was cool. I went and posted a notice for Sally to leave, and I would call the police for her and say we want her out of here, that she don't live here. So I was real cool, but see, a lot of landlords, they tell you got to go to court now. So it gets messy. It's just best not to give people your house keys and don't move them in when they're not on the lease. That's the bottom line. If you're trying to do it any other way, and yeah, that's just the way you got to do it. And then if you're gonna let them move in, you know, the people I would let stay, I knew that they was.
And then they say it's hard to get rid to get mail coming to your crib.
But the thing now is, this is what's changed about it, which makes it very easy to get people out your place, right? This is the difference now. The police used to make you let them back in, right? But if you don't get them a key and you lock them out, they could call the police and say, well, I stay there. The police will say, well, I suggest you let them back in. But if you do not let them back in, the police will tell the person, do you have a key? They say they ain't got no key. They'll say, well, I can't make you leave the property per se, the front porch, but I cannot make her let you back in. And that person can even be on the lease. So the police do not enforce it anymore. If you ain't got no key, you messed up. If you stand somewhere you need a key, they don't do the mail thing. They person can show them mail and everything. They still do not make you let the person back in. They don't make you do it anymore. And I don't know if it's because too many people, they done let too many people back in. It removes the police liability. Because if the police enforce you to let them in and they kill you.
And they kill
you. Yeah. So I think the police will tell that person, take it to civil court. Because they used to try to make me let Elijah back in. They used to say, he's 17, he on the lease. I said, I don't care what he's on. But in order to know the rule, you have to refuse to do what the police say. So when the police, they used to say, let them back in. I said, I'm not letting them back in.
Right.
Yeah. And I would tell the police, this ain't your rental. This I lease here. I let who I want to be here. But a lot of people they be scared of the police.
Right.
Because the police said let them back in.
And then they can let them back in and beat the shit out of you or kill you.
Yeah. But the police will make you feel like, you know, and they'll, because see, when they under 18, by law, you're supposed to take care of them. So they'll hold that against me too. They'll say, well, you know, he's not 18 yet. I said, so I don't care. He's threatening to harm us. And I'll let him back in when I feel like it. And I used to tell him, get off my porch. And he used to say, the police saying this. I said, I don't care. I'm your mom. They ain't your daddy. One of these police need to be your father. I'm not listening to it. And the police said, well, Elijah, there's nothing we could do. We tried to enforce it. You have to take it to civil court, sir. I said, and that ain't gonna work. Because civil court, I'm going to have him off my lease. If he take me to court, I'm going to bring the new lease. Showing that he off of it. So that's not going to work neither. The judge cannot make me let him back in here. That's civil court, not superior court. Civil court can recommend it. But the civil court, if he got a civil court order, then the police, I have to do what the police say. So they can do that. You know what I mean? So if the person give the police a civil court order for them to be let back in, then I could get arrested if I don't let them back in. But they have to have a civil court order. Without that, they do not make you let people back in anymore. They only do it with the civil court order. But the police used to could make you let people back in just based on mail. You could show them the mail. That's all changed. I'll tell the police no. Police be telling you to do a lot of stuff. They're like, nope. They be, when we want to come in, nope. Even when they brought the SWAT team, I was like, nope, y'all can't come in here. I'm gonna let one of y'all in here, and that's it. I don't don't care if you're a SWAT team. It's not your house. You don't have a warrant to be in here. You got to go get a warrant. If all 50 of y'all want to come with your AKs, go get a warrant. If they don't have no warrant, you don't have to do it. You have to let one of them in now to be complying with the, they had a felony warrant, right? But that was for Elijah. But they need to go get a separate warrant to come in my house, if that makes sense. All of them want to come in, and I knew that law. They was like, well, she's right. I said, no, you need two. You need one for all of y'all to come in, and you got one warrant where I can let one of y'all in. I'm complying with that, but I don't have to let all of y'all in armed like that to shoot us down. Because they already had all the weapons drawn. Then I don't have to open my garage for you. Because they wanted me to open the garage.
Yeah.
And I knew that he was going to resist arrest. And I knew that they was going to shoot up my garage.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. And you know what he did? Resisted. But he resisted like I thought he would. But he's resisting not with the garage yet. He's resisting with one officer, and me and the officer both there to help arrest him. Because I helped that officer pin him down to arrest him. You know, but the officer could see him. You know what I mean? And we knew that officer. That officer wasn't going to hurt Elijah. Because he cared about Elijah. So I let the officer in that was close to the family, that care about the kids. He was white, but all white men don't hate your kid neither. Some of them bad, but not all of them. But you got to have a relationship with the officer. You can't just be letting no bunch of strangers in. Because Officer Dietrich was like, well, I'm not going to kill Elijah. I said, you're not going to kill him, but we don't know what they going to do. That's where y'all policing force goes wrong. And then when they do it, even though y'all claim you do it, y'all take their side. Because y'all on the same team. Yeah. It's like a game. So I know if you just come in alone, you're not going to do it. He would have fought with him before he did that. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to let him hurt the officer. You know what I mean? But I had already, before that officer came in, I took all the weapons off Elijah, all his hunting knives and stuff. So y'all told the officer he's unarmed. I done took his phone and all of that. But yeah. I hope they just stop going to these places. That's the bottom line.
Yep.
Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. This is another one of my phone chronicles. Talking to one of my sisters here. Not biological sister, but one of my sisters.
It's too much drama.
Thank you so much, Fluttershy.
Yep. That's a lot of drama.
Yeah, it's not drama, it's life. That's where you gotta go through things to make it to the next level.
Yep, but a lot of times you ain't got to go through certain things to go to the next. Sometimes you can avoid things.
Yeah, but hard-headed people have to learn. Yeah.
People gonna have to learn.
Yeah. And even not being hard-headed, you gotta learn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to be patient and all that. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. And you got to learn when to speak and when not to speak. Yes, indeed. You gotta learn all that. And you just don't learn it overnight. You better believe that. It takes time to learn these things.
Yeah. What Daniel's going through, I don't consider it drama. I look at it like divine intervention. So this is being done to save his life. Now, what Elijah's going through, that's drama. Okay, because it's so many people involved, right? Like you got this white trash over here. There's too many people.
Where's her family members?
Her mother's deceased. Her mother died when she was 11.
Oh.
Yeah. She's a stray.
Yeah.
And that's why I told him, I looked at her background
Oh, yes.
and I knew that she was going to be a problem. Because she's a stray and she hasn't been raised properly and nobody's taking up time with her.
No, she is not.
What?
She probably been in and out of foster care home too, huh?
I'm not sure. I just know her mom died at 11 and she was violated by other relatives sexually. And you know what? That part, I don't really care about that, but I know she bad when she put her fist in my side and injured me for 2 weeks. So I go off how she acting now too. So when I seen how much trouble she started, oh, she's so nasty too. She just dirties Elijah place up. You know, because she jealous that she don't have a place. So that's what she do. She had, it was just horrible. Trash everywhere and and he ain't got nothing but a little studio. So I would go over there, you know, the couple of times I went over there 3 times.
Right.
And so when I would go over there, I would try to teach her to help clean up. Because I was trying to teach her like little girly things, you know, but it just got out of control. And she came in there and she kind of like love bombed them where she was acting like nice, but then she turned. Both of them are abusers. That's the bottom line. She's an abuser and so is he. Because she told me that he kept calling her the B word. And I told him he should stop doing that. I said, now that's the problems you was having at home with me. Now you over here doing it to your girlfriend. I said, you don't have to call her names like that. Because she wasn't calling him names.
Right.
But she's a big old 300-pounder. And she throw that weight around. So she hop over there. The girl is real strong. She hops on him and boom, she sit, and he's a little guy. There's not much he could do with her once she get her weight on him. She barely touched me and moved me out the way. She didn't even punch me to get me to move, Gerald. She put her big old white, she got a huge hand, right? And she put that big old white fist in my side and I scooted right on out the way. Because I didn't see it. I didn't know it was coming. So yeah, I need a gun for her because that girl's strong. And Elijah, he ain't nothing but 100 and some pounds too.
And when she hit you in your side,
She didn't hit me. She just set her fist in my side, like set it there and just slowly scooted me. Not like a punch. Her hand is huge, right? So one of her hands, I would have to put 2 of my hands together to make it the size of hers. And maybe because she was pregnant, she lost some of her weight after she had her baby. But she was pregnant, so she was kind of swole up.